For a highlight, oh my gosh! I forgot to set under eye. Welcome back to my channel. It is Any from Any Given Sunday. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. So I recently had like an end of summer makeup haul because it had been a while since I had bought some new makeup. So I figured I would feature all of those new products in a tutorial. Just to give you a quick run through of everything that I had gotten before I actually use it. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff from ColourPop. So the No Filter foundation, the No Filter foundation, the No Filter sheer press powder, the No Filter setting powder in the shade Banana, and the No Filter concealer as well. Then we can head on over to Bakerie. Heard a lot of great things about them. So I picked up the Scoop Elysees Face and Body palette. It's like a blush highlight palette. Picked up the Coffee and Cocoa. It's like also a face palette, but it's like bronzing and contouring, highlighting, that type of thing, blush. And I also picked up the setting powder from them, although I won't be using it in today's video because I just wanted to do a full ColourPop face. In addition, I also picked up, I also picked up some things from Juvia's place for the first time, which is really hard to believe, considering how much I love eyeshadows, that this is the first time I picked up a Juvia's place palette. First, I picked up an eyeshadow palette, the Saharan 2 from Juvia's place, as well as the Saharan blush palette, which I'm actually really excited about this one. Finally, last few items, I headed on to Morphe and I picked up the Morphe 39A eyeshadow palette, and I finally got my hands on the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So these are just some of the items that I will be featuring, that I featured to achieve this look. Eyebrows done, eyelids set. Going to go in first with the, well, basically for this eye look I'm going to be using the Saharan 2 eyeshadow palette. Wow. And wow, I like basically part of it got crumbled already. Okay, you can't see it, I'm being dramatic, but okay. So I'm first going to lay this brown shade on to the crease. Cool, next I'm going to go in with this reddish shade. Juvia's Place palettes are normally super pigmented, so it's literally effortless to get this on. I put that on with a more so blending brush. Now I'm gonna pack it the same color onto the lid with this Morphe M135. Now I'm going to go back with that brown shade and blend it because I think we lost it a little bit, so just gonna blend. Finally, I am going to put a little bit of this red metallic shade onto my inner corner. Cool, then I'm going to do eyeliner and mascara and move on to the face. Priming with Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm just going to jump in to setting this primer a little bit just by putting some Laura Mercier setting powder in the shade Deep on top of this primer with my Beauty Blender. Now for a new foundation that I picked up, which is the ColourPop, I guess no filter foundation. Really briefly on how I was able to pick this up. So it's only $12, which is obviously what drew me to this foundation, in addition to the fact that ColourPop is like ColourPop. I heard a lot of great things about the concealer, which I also picked up and we'll get to shortly. But So I was a little apprehensive and nervous because obviously these foundations are only online, and it's not like I'm getting sent a huge box of like different options. I'd seen some videos of people who got both, who got like 2 shades just to be safe. I had only gotten 1. And so on the website, they have a little like shade finder, shade matcher thing. So I used 2 of my like best foundations and the shades in those to match, to come up with the shade that I got, Deep Dark 195. So hopefully it is a match. If not, obviously I don't have anything to lose by getting another one, but I think it looks like it probably is. It looks really close to other foundations that I have, that I love and use. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. So first impressions, it looks like an almost perfect shade match. Like, this looks really, really good. I like the way it feels. I didn't use like all of what I had pumped onto my hand, so I could probably get away with just using 1 pump instead of the like 1.5 that I had put on. I'm real like the shade match is A1. I will say though, however, and this is like, yeah, this is good. This is a good shade match. It's supposed to be a demi matte finish. It's giving me definitely the not matte side of demi matte. So hopefully this will like settle into the skin, dry down a little. But I actually like this glow that it's giving me though. I do like this glow. For $12. I ain't mad. I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Deep Dark 50. I picked this shade because it was what ColourPop had recommended that I pick after choosing the foundation shade. Really not that much to say about this concealer because so many people have been raving, and I like completely agree. It's really good. This is impressive, ColourPop. We are very impressed right now. Okay, so next I'm going to use not a concealer from ColourPop, but still a new concealer. Not a concealer, a powder contour from Juvia's place. So I picked up the Saharan blush palette, and the main reason that I picked this up was because of this beautiful contour shade right here called Abbey. Like, it looks black, it could look black right now, but it's literally this beautiful deep brown. And there are only so many, like there are so few shades or products that I use that have shades that are deep enough for me to contour with. So I was really excited that it came out with this really brown girl friendly blush shade that I will use to contour. Whoa! Okay, we're gonna have to blend this. Whoa. Ooh, that was a little scary. So be careful. I might need no, this brush will be fine. Just be careful with how much you put on at this point. But look at that. Look at that contour though. Yeah, it's pretty. Can we look at that though? Do you see that? Do you see this contour? Do you see this contour? I see it too. But I also picked up the Beauty Bakerie Scoop Elysees. I'm not French, so don't mind my accent. This palette, which has some beautiful blush shades. It also comes with a highlighter, so on and so forth. So I think I might actually try this French Tarte. That is pretty. So this makeup haul was definitely worth it. Do you like it's I'm not even gonna ask you if you see it because I know you do. For a highlight, Oh my gosh! I forgot to set under eye. I don't even know what I'm gonna do now. I just put on blush. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put on my under eye concealer because it's also new. It's the ColourPop no filter setting powder. So I'm still gonna use it if I need to reapply blush. I don't even know if I'm even allowed to do that. Whatever, I'm gonna do what I need to do because I really should have set under eye because this is what I got. Obviously what this means though is I'm probably not going to set my whole face because I already have on blush and I don't need to redo that. Wow, I'm devastated. But yeah, this is the no filter setting powder. I got it in the shade Banana to use for under my eye. It looks like it's fine right now. Like everything looks good at first. It was all good, and then you know it could go whatever direction it goes in. So we will see. I am going to let this sit just for a little bit. I don't want this to sit for that long because I feel like I'm just scared that it's the type to give me like flashback or something like that. So I am just going to brush this off in a couple of seconds. That is so pretty. That is so pretty. What? For the lips, I'm going to use Cloudscape from ColourPop. And finally, to wrap everything up, the last thing at the last part of my makeup haul was this, actually not the last part. So I got a couple of things from Morphe. One being this Morphe 39A palette. I didn't use it because I had obviously used the Juvia's Place palette, but hopefully in an upcoming video, maybe in my next one, I will feature this palette because it is something I should have gotten a long time ago, but I think it was out of stock or something of the sort. So yeah, that's what I picked up in addition to this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. That is what I'm going to use to finish off this look. So if I could rank the items, well, not rank them, but like my top items from this haul, it's actually really hard. I love the foundation right now. I'm probably going to give a like update in a couple of hours just on how this foundation settles in or like how it looks hours after I've used it. I really like the concealer, obviously. So the ColourPop foundation and concealer duo, that is absolutely, I love it, especially considering the price. I obviously am obsessed with the color of this eyeshadow, right? Like, so like I love the Juvia's Place palette. However, I think I am more obsessed with the blush palette. So like the contour that it gave me, the contour, just love it. Like that was a game changer. So I think the Saharan blush palette was actually something I'm more excited about because people have been ranting and raving about the eyeshadows for a long time, and I don't think they give the blush or like the face products, but I think are fairly new, they don't give them enough attention. So I would definitely consider looking into that. From Beauty Bakerie, I mean, I love both of them, but I think like it's simply because I haven't like gotten into blushes are a new thing for me. Normally I don't use blushes. Learned my lesson, never going back. But this blush palette, I love the shades. I adore these shades. So definitely my favorite item that I picked up from Beauty Bakerie. And I haven't tried any, like I didn't really get to try the Morphe eyeshadow palette, so I'm not really gonna speak to that, but those are just like the highlights of this haul that I absolutely adore. So I am back with an update. It's been about 2 hours that I've had this makeup look on. As you can see, we've got a bit of shine in the T-zone area, a decent amount of shine in the T-zone area. So what I'm gonna do is apply the pressed powder with this like travel size brush. and see how it holds up. After I just applied the pressed powder in deep dark. First time I'm using it, and it looks like it's definitely taken away that shine. So I would say with this foundation, definitely has a tendency to give you a bit of shine, which is not surprising. So you might want to carry around the pressed powder with you just to control some of that while you are on the go. That is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that thumbs up button if you like what you see, if you want something similar, or if you have any suggestions or requests for future videos, be sure to let me know. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.